Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, selamat Hari Raya and welcome back to our class this week. Sekejap ya, saya buka satu slide presentation. Okay, how's your raya? Okay tak? Walaupun beraya bersama SOP. Everything goes well, fine.
Okey je sir.
Okey sahaja. Okey. Sekejap saya check semua setting. Okay, jom. Okay, today we will continue our chapter 3 untuk kita punya job costing, product costing, batch costing and process costing. Before that, I would like to confirm that our online final exam will be conducted on 8th of June. So adalah dalam around 3 weeks from now lah kita akan buat untuk online final exam. Okay, so yang tu nanti you inform any lecturer yang nak book date tu, nanti you book date tu lah, you inform that I already book the date tu lah, on 8th of June 2021 for online final exam. We will have our final exam this semester online for 3 hours. Okay, pada 8 hari bulan. Okay, let's go to this tutorial. Okay, ada theory and ada calculation. Kita akan go through one by one. Okay, the first question is distinguish or differentiate between job costing and process costing. What are the differences between job costing and process costing? Okay. These are some differences between job costing and process costing. Okay. These are some differences of job costing versus process costing. The first one is key point. Here is job. The first one is the key point, which is for job costing. The key point is cost per job. For process costing, the key point is cost per process. Who use this method? Companies that manufacture batches of unique product or specialized services. Okay, while for the process costing, companies that produce identical units through a series of processes. Okay, dekat situ dia ada comparison ya. Dia ada comparison pula. Dekat situ dia ada differences. Okay, for job costing is a unique product or a specialized services. While for the process costing, there is a series of processes. Okay, industry or company that normally uses job costing is the accounting firm, music studios, building contractors, and healthcare provider. While for the process costing, large producer of similar product means they have one product and then they produce a high volume of product, and then it will goes for several processes in manufacturing a product or a similar product. Okay, previously we did discuss about the process of the manufacturing or about the manufacturing of potato chip, and then another one we can provide an example of car manufacturing, furniture manufacturing, for example, and any other example that are related to process costing. What to compute for job costing is the accumulated cost per job or per batch. Okay, if This one also for batch costing pun you boleh guna juga lah, accumulated cost per batch or per job. And then for process costing, accumulate cost of each process. Okay, we need to compute the total cost for each process. For job costing, total cost for each job. Okay. Okay, let's do together on this tutorial. Okay, this one is distinguish. Okay, distinguish between job costing and process. Distinguish and differentiate. Wait, where is the question? Okay, distinguish or differentiate between job costing and process costing. Okay, if you go to Mr. Google, differences between job costing and process costing. Process costing, COSTING, costing. Differentiate between job costing and process costing. Okay, image, for example. Okay, this one. Okay. Job costing, process costing. Okay, differences between job costing and process costing. What is it? When items or job are non-identical or customized, cost needed to be assigned on a case-by-case basis. Okay, for each job, the stated kat sini ada case-by-case basis. For each job, case-to-case basis. This one is for job costing, while process costing via processes. Lump sum together, lumping stages of material involved in manufacture together over a given period of time as a cost per unit is identical. Okay, so process costing dia akan melalui some processes, and then kita akan calculate cost for each process. Scale not well suit to a large scale product. Okay, suit for a large scale of product operation. For example, like kita bagi example just now, we have accounting firm, we have music studio, we have building contractor, we have healthcare provider. Okay, wait for a while. Dekat tempat you all dah record. Okay, wait. Okay, you are recording. I'm afraid dia tak record. Okay, scale not well suit to large scales production. Okay, which mean that kalau you ada macam large scale of production, for example, you want to produce thousands of car, for example, of car. So this one is not suitable. Okay, this one is suitable for a small scale of production. For example, like this one, accounting firm. Accounting firm is not a process, and then dia boleh kira because job dia tu is one specific job. Okay, one job. For music studio pun, this is a small job like producing one song. They have to calculate the cost of one song and how many, and then they have to calculate the price of the song. Building, one cost. One building, one cost. So this one is very simple as compared to processes producing a car, because you just calculate one building, one cost. And for unit pricing, cost per unit is not uniform. It's not the same Cost per unit for job costing is not the same. Each job, they have their own cost per unit, as material requirement differ depending on the requirement of the specific job. This one stated that this one is for specific job, and then if you are an actor, and then you have different requirement for different drama or different films. So you have to we have to follow the requirement, and sometimes the total cost that you have to incur for one films or drama is different between one another. Means the film, for example, like films A, film A, you have to spend like 10,000. For film B, you have to spend 5,000. Because of the requirement of the films and drama. For process cost per unit is uniform, means all product, they are sharing the same cost per unit, because we calculate the total cost for the process involving the same the similar product, the same category of product, the same material that they are using for each processes. And the suitability better for work where order work are unique and customized for each client. That's why the example for this job costing is accounting firm, music studios, building contractors, and healthcare provider. While for process costing, best for uniform. Uniform is meaning uniform is the standardization for each unit, the same cost per unit for each unit, the similar cost per unit for each unit in the process. Best for uniform, larger scale production or manufacturing, where material requirements for production are the same across the order. Means that the material requirement is the same for each product. If, for example, one car, they require one engine. So each car, they have one engine, one similar engine, and in all the engines are the same for all car produced. For example, like Proton, when they want to produce Proton Iris, they have to use a same engine for all Iris car. Okay. And then we do have a lot of differences here. You can check on your own by using the Mr. Google. Okay, another example is like this. For example, like this is another example of the comparison between job costing and process costing. Okay, discretion, job order costing, process costing, type of product, unique product and services such as custom build ship. Okay, if you are a ship manufacturing, ship to kapal, one company, each different company will request to produce different kind of ship. In terms of quality, in terms of size, in terms of material used. So this is custom-made ship, and you have to follow the requirement. So this one you will use the job order costing. While for the process costing, it is a homogeneous product and services. For example, like producing a cans of soda. It means you are the food manufacturer for soda product, soda drink. For manufacturing approach, customized to the need of the customer or client. For the process costing, mass production of product in series of standardized processes. Cost accumulation, cost accumulated by job or customer. And for the process costing, cost accumulated by process. And the major cost report is job cost sheet. Yang kita belajar ada sheet here, job cost summary, job cost report, job cost sheet, and then another one for process costing is production report for each major production process. Okay, this one is tutorial number 1. Okay, Hopefully everybody can see the tutorial question. The second one is describe how services organization use job order costing. You can give example like phone repair. Phone repair, phone repair, bukan phone repair, phone repair punya ni. Apa nama dia? Phone repair services for you to repair your phone if your phone is broken. So when they provide services, when they repair the phone, your phone, they will provide you services, and then they will charge you differently, client to client basis, case to case basis, problem to problem basis. Different phone problem will cost different costs for each client. And then the salon, the kedai gunting rambut, the haircut punya shop, salon, spa services, rumah urut ke, urut-urut lah, tempat urut yang macam yang OKU, the blind people yang buat urut tu, different rate for 8 different services. Teaching also, consultation as well, services, coaching services. So describe how services organization use job costing. Each service company macam ni, service company will use the job order costing. How they use the job order costing is, for example, like a phone repair company. They provide service for each client differently, as client will each phone give different each phone the repair category for each phone is different, and you have to incur different costs to repair the phone. As a conclusion of that, different phone will cost differently for each client, and then the company, then the shop will calculate each cost of the service, including the material differently by using the case-to-case basis. For example, macam itulah you akan explain on this punya area. And then the third one is explain three advantages and disadvantages of job costing. Instead of a slide presentation, I'll provide you the advantage and the disadvantage of the job order costing. The first one is the first one for disadvantages of job costing is job costing requires a significant amount of data entry, because we have to calculate a cost for each job. So it requires a significant amount of data entry. You have to key in all the costs in the accounting software based on job. You cannot, for example, like one invoices you receive for 10 job invoices, for example, like if you want to repair, if you are a phone repair company, you have to order for example like 10 unit of item yang inside the phone tu for 10 client. Okay, so once you key in the cost for each client, you have to key in for example, like if you have 10 clients, you have to divide the invoice into 10 client, and then you have to charge each client accordingly. So it requires a significant amount of data entry because you have to enter 10 times, or you have to divide the cost into 10, and then you have to key in to their respective job sheet. And then expensive due to more clerical work. When you have a significant amount, you have a large amount of data entry, you have to key in the data to inside your Excel your software in a huge number of transaction. It require more clerical job. Means you have to hire a clerk to calculate job cost for each job, and it's quite expensive because you have to pay the salary for the clerk. Clerical processes, it will give chance for human error. Means kalau dah banyak kerja, and then error will come. Okay, one is requires significant amount of data entry. Okay, when it has the significant amount of data entry, you have to hire clerk, and because of clerk tu, sometimes ada banyak human error dekat situ. Because human yang handle this one, human yang handle significant amount of data entry tu. Okay, and the advantage is more precise assignment and the cost for each project, each job, and then they provide more useful information because you dah key in satu-satu, and then the information is very accurate, and then it's very useful for you to charge your customer accordingly. Bila ada amount yang tepat, and then you boleh kira dia punya actual price yang tepat, and then you akan charge your customer accordingly. Information is readily available and help in control the efficiency. Bila you dah key cantik-cantik, maklumat semua dah lengkap, maklumat tu ada ready untuk you buat analisis untuk you kira job cost for each job, you dapatkan total cost semua sudah ada lengkap. And then production planning, you boleh plan your pre-production, and then you boleh calculate, you boleh estimate the cost for your future product. For your future product, kalau you ada banyak next. For example, like accounting firm, you ada banyak client, and then bila initially tu, bila you dah buat banyak kali kira cost, kira quotation for one client tu, you dah biasa dah tu, and then you boleh senang saja charge your client after this by using the same sample that we used previously. And then spoilage and defective work can be easily identified because you ada data. You boleh check kat mana ada spoil, kat mana ada yang defect semua. Okay, these are the advantages and disadvantages of job order costing. So we complete distinguish or differentiate between job costing and process costing. Describe how services organization like phone repair services, like saloon, like spa, how they use the job order costing, and explain 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages of job costing. And then now we go to the calculation part of chapter 3 lah. Okay, kita akan start dengan yang senang-senang dulu, because takut banyak masa yang kita akan involve untuk calculation soalan yang panjang. Okay, soalan panjang is like a Ronis number had and Talibot sendirian berhad. This one maybe kita akan buat esok lah. Okay, the first one is sajadah number had. Sajadah number had ni saya besarkan sikit ya. Okay, in August 2018, 20 kilogram of material were used to a process by Sajjad sudah tak tahu ke mana ada perginya. Okay, Sajjad number had. In August 2018, 2,000 kg of material were used to a process by Sajjad number had at a cost of RM5 per kg, while 200 hours labor was spent at a cost of RM12 per hour. Overhead are absorbed at the rate of 3 ringgit per labor hour. Normal losses are incurred at the rate of 5% of input, and loss unit can be sold for RM 0.8 kg, and 1,700 units were produced. Okay, in August, 2,000 kg of material were used to a process by Sajadah Senamberhad at a cost of RM 5 ringgit per kg cost dia, while 200 labor hour was spent. 200 labor hours was spent at a cost of RM 12 ringgit per hour. Overhead, okay, manufacturing overhead ataupun overhead sahaja were absorbed at a rate of RM 3 ringgit per labor hour. Normal, okay, ni dah pengalangan di pasal normal loss. Normal loss, okay, normal loss are incurred at a rate of 5% of input, okay, and loss unit can be sold for RM 0.8 kg, 8 ringgit per kg, and 1,700 units were produced. Okay, 422610 marks. Okay, this one I crop first. Snip and sketch. New. Number 6. Okay. Pukul 9 kita akan rehat sebentar, and then kita akan continue semula until pukul 10. Okay, I put it here. Okay. Okay. So dia punya soalan determine the value of cost per unit for the process ni, normal loss, abnormal loss, finished good. And then yang ini kita akan ubah sedikit dia punya soalan dia inline dengan apa yang kita ni lah yang kita buat sekarang ni. Okay, in this situation dia ada FAJ Sajad kita Sendedahan Berhad. Rero. Okay. Hopefully you all nampak lah. Okay, Sajadah. Cost per unit ya. Cost per unit ni saya tambah dia punya soalan ni normal cost per unit dulu ya. So soalan satu ni kita cari okay, normal ya, cost per unit dulu. Normal cost per unit ataupun standard cost. No, standard cost per unit dulu. Okay. Standard ini pada sini lah. First kita nak cari standard cost per unit. Standard cost per unit for the process. Okay. Dia ada satu maksudnya contohnya kalau dia for example dia buat bakery. Okay, 2000 kg of flour okay were used were used every month for apa dipanggil, bakery shop lah, for bakery shop. This one for example kita letak dalam ni August dia katakan, so 1 bulan cake and bakery shop ni they use 2000 kg of flour untuk dia produce dia punya cake every month. Okay, so cost yang dia incur ialah dekat sini dia ada material cost. Okay, material cost yang dia ada incur ialah kat sini kalau dia kata ialah 2000 times dengan RM5 equal to RM 10,000 ringgit. Okay, this one material cost. And then dia ada labor cost. Labor cost dia ialah 200 labor hour. Okay, you kena times dengan RM 12 ringgit per hour. 12 ringgit per hour. Per hour. Okay, so you akan dapat 2400. Okay. RM 24,000. Kalau saya salah kira nanti you inform saya. Okay, and then the other manufacturing overhead, manufacturing cost. Okay, overhead cost adalah benda yang sama. Okay, manufacturing cost dia kata RM3 per labor hour kali dengan 200 labor hour. So equal to RM 600 ringgit. Okay. So material cost dah kira, labor cost dah kira, manufacturing cost dah kira. So total cost. Total production cost ke total cost sama je lah. Total production. Okay. So equal RM 10,000, you plus dengan RM 24,000, and then you plus with RM 600,000. RM 6 ringgit, you will get RM 34, 600, and then total unit equal to 2,000 unit of 1 kg of cake, for example. Okay, kita punya assumption insert here. Assumption andaian kita lah, andaian kita 1 kg of flour equal to 1 kg of cake. Betul. Assumption kita. So at the end of the day, total unit ialah 2,000 cake. Okay, standard dia macam itulah. Total cost per cake equal to RM 34,600. It will be divided by 2,000 cake. Okay. And then jangan risau, I will give you the Excel after this class. Yeah. The default 600, you akan divide it by 2000. So you will get RM17.30 per kick. So this is the cost for per kick lah. Ini ada standard. Okay. Seribu, 2000, sekejap. 12 je kan? 12. 200 ditambah dengan RM5. Ha, salah ni. Okay. So this one is 13,000. Okay. 13,000. 13,000 divided by 2,000. 650. Okay, this is the standard cost. So you boleh tulis sini adalah standard cost per kit. Pun you boleh tulis sini standard cost for one kit. Okay. If let's say example, dia kata dia ada profit markup. Okay, dia markup ya. Dia markup 25% profit tu. So dia akan jadi dekat sini equal to 25%. You akan 25% you times dengan ataupun 25 per 100 you times dengan 650. So you markup ya. So this one you markup dengan 6.50. You akan dapat 8.13. RM 8.13. So this one bila you update 1.63. So this one is RM 1.63. So the selling price for one kit. This one. Ini profit markup dia. Ini. So this one is the selling price. Okay. Ini profit markup ya. This one is profit markup. Okay, I highlight it again. Now this one is profit markup. Okay. Kalau dia kata profit margin, okay, profit margin ni dia kata 80-20 margin ya. Okay, so kalau margin dia guna RM6.50 divide by 0.8 lah, 80 sen ya, 80%. So you akan jual 80. Okay, 25%, 70 by 25 lah, 75. You guna margin 70 by 25. So you guna 9.5 bagikan 0.75. So you kena jual RM8.66. Okay. So dia ada beza ya, profit pula dah. Profit. Ini profit margin. Ini profit markup. Lain ya, profit margin dengan profit markup ni. So this one dia akan jadi RM RM8.67. You kena jual lah. RM8.67. Ini selling price. Okay. Kat sini. So ada beza sikit lah. Kalau you guna margin, you guna profit markup. Okay. Dalam kotak, dia punya comparison is profit, PRO, profit margin, profit markup. Okay, jangan risau. Ada orang tulis dash, ada tulis dash. Okay. Variance or differences. Okay. Jangan risau, saya akan share Excel dengan you. You hanya perlu fahamkan saja macam mana nak dapat dia. Kalau dia nak cuba kat rumah pun no problem at all. Sikit. Okay, ni variance or differences. Okay. Gas. Slow. Profit markup. Ini profit margin. Ini profit markup. Okay, kita ambil total production cost. Gas, okay, total production cost dia is total production cost. Unit. Cost per unit ni kita akan menggunakan short form dia CPU. Cost per unit, CPU, cost per unit. So this one cost per unit RM1.5. 30, this one it's 50, and then no differences lah. So this one minus this one, no differences. Okay, this one is profit dia, and then this one is selling price. Okay, kalau this one profit dia, profit margin of 25% off 25% of profit margin, atau profit margin 25% ya. Ini profit markup 25%. Different ya. Okay. Profit markup dia ambil je ni, you times dengan 0.25. Ataupun you times dengan 25%. Ini dia dapat 963. So selling price dia this one. Okay. Kalau ni profit margin, ini you kena bahagi 0.0, you kena bahagi dengan 75%. Okay. Ini ya. This one ni dibahagi dengan 75%. Kita dapat selling price. So this one total ni tolak dengan atas. And then you will dapat differences. Okay. Ini adalah differences dia. Selling price dia akan berubah, profit dia akan berubah. So mungkin ada soalan, okay, which one is better? Profit margin 25% or profit markup 25%? Ni idea untuk saya masukkan dalam final exam nanti. Cuba kira apa beza profit margin dengan profit markup. Boleh, not bad. Saya dapat idea untuk you punya final exam. Okay, this one is standard. Okay, standard ya. This one is standard. Okay. Minai sekejap. This one is standard. Hopefully semua nampak. Ada WhatsApp saya ke? Kita tengok WhatsApp. So tak ada yang WhatsApp. Jadi kita letak atas sikit. Okey. Ini adalah standard harga dia. Hopefully semua nampak lah. Kalau tak nampak, you inform ya. Takut kecil sangat. Nampak tak? Tak tahu nampak ke tidak. Tapi saya nampak lah. Okay, 6,5. Yang ni, tak ni semua. Okay. Now we go to step number 2. Okay, berilah contoh dia. Okay, this one after we calculate the normal loss. Okay, dalam ni dia kata mention about normal loss. Okay, standard cost per unit for. Okay, standard cost per unit for the process. For the PROCESS. Okay. Soalan dia kata normal loss equal to 5% of input. Okay. So input dia adalah 2,000 kilograms of flour. Ni kita punya assumption flour lah. Okay, nak faham kan? So normal loss dia adalah 5% of input. Dan normal loss tu can be sold at RM 0.80 per kg. Maksudnya kalau tepung tu rosak, okay, tepung tu masih boleh dijual dengan harga second hand pada harga 80 sen per kg. Okay. Purchase price dia, purchase price of the flour, FLOUR adalah RM 5 ringgit per kg. Okay. Scrap, SCRAPT, scrap. Okay. Scrap price of the flour. Maksudnya flour yang rosak 80 sen per kg. Itu boleh jual dengan harga 87. So you have like a bit of bukan a bit of, you ada something, some like value of scrap items. Okay, kalau dalam ni flour lah, ataupun yang flour broken flour, yang flour tepung yang rosak, tepung yang tak boleh dipakai, tak tahulah. Okay, so 5% of normal loss. So normal loss dia ialah normal loss dia 200 kg. Okay, 200 kgs ditambah dengan 5% equal to 100 kgs of flour. 100 kg. Ni tak ada, kita tak belajar grammar, so you letak 100 kg pun boleh. 100 kilo. Okay, so 100 kilo flour ni rosak. Okay. So scrap value yang rosak tu SC RAPT scrap value. Okay. Scrap amount scrap value, scrap amount, scrap items. Okay. RM 0.80 ditambah dengan 100 kg equal to RM 80. Okay. Money received from sales of scrap item. So you dapat duit tau. Okay. So sekarang ni you punya total cost ya. Kalau daripada atas ni total cost dia RM 13,000. Okay, total cost dia. Total cost equal to RM 13,000 kita ambil kat atas tadi. Okay. Net cost you RM 13,000. Cost yang you dah keluarkan RM 13,000, you kena tolak. Okay, tolak. Maksudnya ni duit yang you dah keluarkan, and then you dapat RM80 kan? You kena tolak RM80. Sebab duit tu you dapat. Maksudnya net, kita netkan dia. Okay, RM10. So cost yang you incur untuk yang flour ni ialah 12,920 only. Okay, 13,000 you minus dengan RM80. 12,920. Okay, ini adalah net cost you. Net cost you selepas tolak abnormal after calculate normal loss. Okay. Total unit, total cakes lah contoh. Okay. Total cake dia okay, total cake asal dia lah. Okay. Total cake dia tu. Tapi kan dia cerita dah 100 cake tu rosak. So net total cake after normal loss equal to is RM 200 units minus dengan 100 units. Okay, net dia berapa? So net dia dapat ada equal to 100 aja. Okay. So cost per unit, CPU cost per unit, CPU dia CPU dia ialah RM 12,920. You will divided by units. The CPU after normal loss equal to RM 6.80. Itu tak? 12,920 bahagi dengan 49.0. Yes, good. Okay. So you nampak selepas normal loss ni dia jadi lain. Okay. Ni after normal loss. Sekarang kita buat after abnormal loss pula. Abnormal. Okay. Abnormal loss pula. After abnormal loss. Okay. Sekarang ni normal loss tidak pandai.
Ni ikut je punya.
That's fine.
Hari ni susah ni. Nampak tu. Oh.
Okay. Normal standard input. Normal standard input. Standard Standard output. Standard output dia ialah 2x. Okay. Normal loss dia ialah 100 cake. Abnormal loss dia. Okay. You tengok kat sini dia kata only 1000. Kat sini tulis only 1700 cake were produced. Okay. Which means that 200 minus 100 and you have to minus another 200 to get the 1700 cake. So the abnormal loss is 200. This one is abnormal loss 200. Okay. Normal loss, standard, normal loss, ada abnormal loss. Okay, 200. Okay. So the same concept dekat sini is abnormal scrap SCRA. It is scrap value dia. Go to 300 times dengan RM 0.80 equal to 250 abnormal loss. Okay. RM 240. Value. Then net. Net tadi dia ada 1700 cake. Okay, square value 240. Yang tadi tu 880 kan? 240. So net cost equal to RM 13,000 minus RM 240. Okay. Go to RM 5,000. Minus 2,000. For this is 590. Okay, net cost. Net. CPU 112.760 divided by 1700 750 CPU equal to 75. Okay, this one M 212 750 divided by 1700. So it's good as 5. Okay. So ni cost dia. Okay, soalan dia. Cost per unit dah dapat kat atas, standard punya standard cost per unit dia. This one RM6.5 standard dia. Sekejap. Okay. Normal loss dia this one. Normal loss dia. Normal loss lah. Ni normal loss value. Normal loss dia ni. Normal loss ni. Normal loss dia dalam ni dalam RM, ni dalam unit. Abnormal loss dah kat sini dengan kat sini. Okay. Dah. Okay. So soalan lagi adalah average finished good. Okay. Cost for finished good finished goods tu barangannya RM RM7.50 RM RM7.50 ditambah dengan RM RM7.50 ditambah dengan 1700 units. Ini dapat equal to 7.5 ditambah dengan 1700 1752 RM 12750. Dan ni jawapan dia lah. Dan ni jawapan dia. Dan okay, ni jawapan dia. Dan okay, settle soalan ni. Sejadah. So maksudnya dia dapat satu job untuk maksudnya satu bulan dia consider sebagai satu job bulanan, satu bulan satu job, and then satu job tu dia produce 2000. Standard dia produce 2000 biji kek. Okay, tapi dia combine sekali dengan normal loss dengan abnormal loss. Kat sini lah. Okay, settle. Kita akan buat satu soalan lagi sebelum kita habis sesi ini. So yang ni sajadah. Okay, saya ingat lagi you punya assignment. Okay, dan hari malam ni ataupun esok saya akan bagi soalan test you. Test 1, chapter 1, chapter 2, test. And then saya nak you submit dalam email dalam masa 24 jam. Kita tak akan buat test online, kita akan prepare soalan test, dan jawapan test tu you kena masukkan dalam Excel. And then you kena email saya dalam Excel, bentuk Excel macam ni lah. Okay, remember you ada assignment yang you boleh hantar, and then you ada quiz kan? Ada quiz tak saya dah bagi? Kalau tak ada, saya akan bagi balik semula quiz you. Quiz, assignment dengan test. Okay, so yang ni hari tutorial sahaja, sajadah dah habis, and then another one kita akan buat untuk next punya. Kita akan buat Alif Syukri pula. Alifah Syukri, and then saya akan bagi assignment pula selepas ini. Okay. Satu soalan lagi, Alifah Syukri, and then after that saya akan bagi you satu soalan lain. Okay. Kita rehat dulu selama 10 minit sebelum kita buat another one. Inilah Alifah Syukri. Rename Alifah Syukri. Okay, kita rehat sekejap. Alifah Syukri. Okay, rehat sebentar. Oke, jom. Kita akan sambung lagi. Oke. Sajadah siap? Ini jawapan. Oke. Oke, Alifah Syukri. Alifah Syukri. Job 1, 2, 3. Job 1 to 3 in Alifah Shukri's number height require 30 kg of raw material, which costs around 20 ringgit per kg. 50 hours labor was spent on this job, and direct worker were paid at 12 ringgit per hour. Overhead are absorbed at the rate of 5 ringgit per labor hour. Selling and administration overhead of 15% is added to the production cost to arrive at the quoted price. 25 profit markup is charged on the total cost after adding the selling and administration overhead. For job 1 to 3, compute the total material cost, total labor cost, total overhead cost, estimated total selling and administration overhead, total profit and total selling price. So this one tak ada abnormal loss, tak ada normal loss. Okay. Job 1 to 3 in Alif Shukri's number height required 30 kg of raw material, which costs around 20 ringgit per kg. 50 hours labor, paid at 12 ringgit per hour. Overhead are absorbed at 5 ringgit per labor hour. Selling and administration overhead is 15% from the total production cost to arrive at the quoted price. 25% markup after you add the selling and administration. Okay, I crop this one, snip and sketch. Question number 7. Okay, this one inside here, Alifah Shukri. This one is quite simple. Alifah Shukri. Number height. Alifah Shukri. Okay. Alifah Shukri. Total Arial Nero 12%. Okay. Total material total material cost equal to 30 kg times with RM 20 ringgit equal to RM 600 ringgit. Okay, total labor cost 50 labor hour times dengan RM 12 ringgit. RM 12 ringgit, you will get the RM 600 ringgit. Total overhead cost. Total overhead cost is RM5 ditambah dengan 50 labor hour, you will get RM 250 ringgit. Total product cost equal to RM 600 plus with RM 150 60 plus with RM 220 RM 250 ringgit equal to 600 plus 600 plus 250 ringgit RM 1450. Done. Okay. Selling and period cost, chapter 2. Selling and administration cost of overheads equal to 15% times with RM 145000 equal to 1450 times 0.15, and then you will get RM 217 50 cents. Okay, this one you put here. Okay, you got total cost, total everything, total production costs, COSTS equal to total product cost plus total period cost. Okay, total production cost equal with RM 1450. You need to add RM 217,500. RM 217,500. Then we'll get 1450 RM 1667.50. And then the profit mark of 25% equal to 25% times with RM 167.50, and you will get times 0.25 RM 416.88. Okay, up to 2 decimal. CIML is decimal places. Decimal places. Selling price total cost plus markup equal to RM 167 167.50 times with RM 146.88, and you will get 167.5 RM 204.8. Okay, done. Settle. Alpha Shukri. Okay. Question 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Question 8. Kita dah siap 2. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Kita dah settle soalan ni. So, esok malam Esok malam ya, esok malam kita akan ada kelas lagi. Esok malam. Ini jawapan. Okay. Tomorrow night, I want you to present. Okay. You punya assignment hari ni ialah you present dalam Excel file. Excel file ya. Excel file, seorang ambil puncak mahligai. Okay. Seorang ambil Shinta Lopez. Seorang ambil senjanan kelabu, seorang ambil sangkakala. Okay. So esok you masuk dalam Excel file you and then you present kelas. Okay. Kalau kalau macam you ada problem on you punya ni, you boleh share you punya YouTube channel. You boleh share you punya YouTube video. You buat video dulu dekat slide presentation and then you share you punya link dekat you punya, dekat kita, kalau siapa yang tak nak present, esok you share you punya tu dekat YouTube channel. You share link lah, you masukkan YouTube channel, you buat dalam slide, masuk YouTube channel and then you share. Tetapi you kena submit jugalah you punya Excel tu nanti. You pilih sama you, siapa nak puncak mahligai, siapa nak Shinta Lopez, siapa nak senjanan kelabu, siapa nak sangkar kala. Okay. Esok kita akan sambung lagi 2 soalan ni. Okay, Rooney dengan Talibot sebelum kita buat quiz untuk chapter 3, and then kita akan close chapter 3 and then kita akan pergi ke chapter 4. Okay, boleh semuanya? Okay, so tomorrow you punya assignment ialah to prepare 4 soalan ni. And then saya akan continue dengan 2 soalan yang extra ni lah. Okay, esok malam. Okay, malam ni saya akan cuba keluarkan you punya soalan test and then you punya soalan quiz untuk chapter ni dengan chapter yang sebelum ni. And then bila once dah siap, you kena email semua sekali tu. Okay, kita dah habis kita punya kelas untuk hari ini. Ada soalan tak? Jangan risau, saya akan share Excel file ni to you dekat WhatsApp group, and then video ni saya akan masukkan dalam YouTube channel I lah. Okay, remember kita akan continue dengan YouTube channel kita. You akan masukkan banyak lagi you punya video-video dalam YouTube channel you, because nanti by 10 hari bulan 6 saya akan kira you punya YouTube channel tu berapa number of viewer, berapa number of subscriber untuk markah karimah you final before final exam. So mungkin check sama ada masa test, masa final exam tu saya akan tutup pada 8 hari bulan untuk saya kira lah you punya markah. So kita akan ada dua test. Test satu saya akan bagi secepat mungkin, dan kita akan ada test 2. Quiz assignment nanti from time to time kita akan bagi sampai 8 hari bulan Jun. Okay, tomorrow kita akan ada kelas pukul 8 malam. Continue chapter 3 and then kita akan pergi ke chapter 4 next week. Chapter 4 next week, ataupun saya check hari apa lagi yang saya free untuk kita sambung buat kelas. Okay, any question before we end our class today?
Sir.
Yes.
Nanti lepas kelas hantar yang Excel tu kan?
Yes.
Sebab saya nak tengok balik.
Mesti you kena tengok balik sebab suara saya ni tak berapa clear juga dalam video, mungkin ada sekat-sekat, and then saya cepat mengajar. So saya akan bagi you Excel ni untuk you review balik, you diam tengok balik, and then remember you ada assignment yang you belum submit lagi. Boleh submit lagi, tiada masalah untuk submit. Hantar je ke email saya hari tu untuk you punya assignment. Esok kalau tak nak present, you bagi you punya YouTube channel punya link dengan apa yang you dah buat. Kerana you boleh Google juga kalau you tak tahu nak jawab soalan tu pun you boleh Google juga, cari jawapan dalam Mr. Google. Okay, dah sudah habis hari ni, kita sambung esok malam pukul 8 malam. Okay, kalau tak ada soalan lagi, till we meet again tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.